Hello, teacher. Could you hear me?
Yes, sir. Tell me.
Oh, how how was your day, teacher? I can hear you, teacher. I can hear you right now. Yes,
Can you hear my voice?
yes,
Yes.
teacher. I can hear you. Yes.
Great, welcome.
How are you?
I'm doing great. My day was fantastic. Thank you very much.
That's glad. I
Mhm.
that I'm glad to hear that, teacher.
Very good. I'm glad to hear that. Well done. Uh,
Yes, I know that the grammatically in speaking is sometimes difficult. Not difficult, but it's complicated because I think my vocabulary at the moment is a little. Is not. I don't have a lot of vocabulary. I
mhm.
only have the common words that the people know, but when I think when I will have more vocabulary, what did you told me, did you say, when I practice really
Mhm.
I achieve to have more vocabulary, and then my grammarly that are better, and
I'll be
then
back in 1 minute. Hang on a second.
yeah.
You could carry on. Avishek is here. Oh, where are you guys? I believe that you both got disconnected. Welcome back.
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
So remember, Vic, you don't have to make many sentences, okay? You can always express two to three sentences as long as they are okay.
Okay. uh is because I think I need to speak and speak and speak and speak and speak and speak and
Hang on,
speak and
hang
speak.
on. Yes, you think you need to speak more, okay? That's
Okay.
fine. But as you see, when I speak, I always use two to three sentences so that
Okay.
you listen to me, then you speak to me.
Okay.
Similarly, it is very important for you and the people who are listening to me when we have direct one-to-one conversation. One person speaks, another person listens. uh, two to three sentences in turn, okay? You speak, I listen to you, and we call it vice versa, okay? I'm writing the word. The vice versa is a Latin phrase which means when you speak, I'll listen to you, and while I'll speak to you, you listen to me, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Very good. Sorry that day you couldn't join. I felt really very sorry that because of the some technical glitch you were not able to join. But however, welcome back. But you had another lessons after that, but you didn't join. You should have tried to join again.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Abhishek, are you still there? Because I have invited you. Sorry, Bake, are you there? Hello, Vic.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yes, I
yes,
am
welcome.
here.
Welcome back. Sorry, I lost you for a few seconds. Okay, so welcome everyone once again to our Friday evenings class English practice. So, what are you going to learn today? We're going to read a short story, and the story is about a small family, but there is a grammar, there are some patterns. We're going to use it. Okay, Vic?
Yes, it's here.
Thank you very much. So let's move on. By the way, how is your day, or how was your day?
My day is great. It was great, teacher. I took two different classes in Hallo. With you, I take this, and I will take the other. I pretend to clean my house today.
Pretend? What do you mean by
Yes, sir.
Why did you?
Pretend.
Don't say pretend. You will clean your house. That's fine. Pretend means you don't
Okay.
want to do it, but you are just showing that you are doing something. That's the thing we call pretend.
To decide.
Pretend means when you don't want to do something, but you are just showing the other people, hey, I'm going to do it. This is called pretend or pretension. But you can say, I tend. Yeah,
Okay.
I tend. I'm writing. I tend to clean my house.
Okay. I tend to clean my house.
Very good.
I some kind of clean my room. I put
Hang
the
on a
things
second.
in the.
Hang on a second. Remember, when you say I tend to clean my house, it means all over the house. It doesn't mean only one room.
Okay.
It is your
Okay.
bedroom, somebody else's bedroom, drawing room, and any other place of the house.
Okay. Okay. In particularly in my room, because there I wear different kind of things in the in this in a mess, and I put in order, a little order. I don't finish yet, but I doing things in my house, like probably cooking with my sister in my mom, clean the floor, help help to my nephew
Hmm.
to um, um,
To what?
studied their his lesson
Study their
that
lessons is fine as well.
the study his lesson that he did in the morning, that he studied, and played with him,
Okay.
and I think is all,
Sorry,
teacher.
sorry. Yeah, the big. That's great. Remember, when you say 2 to 3 lines, that's fine. When you're explaining more, that time it becomes a bit difficult for you. So do not go to more at the first instance. Okay. We
Okay.
say few sentences. When you're expert, then you make more sentences. Slowly. Don't go.
Okay.
We cannot just go like that. It will be difficult for you. Okay. So that's great. So can you see the screen that I've shared?
Yes, teacher.
Would you like to read it, please?
Yes, of course. I start. Linda has just worked outside with grandmother. She wears an apron. So far, she
Apron or
has finished
apron?
uh, apron.
Apron?
Yes, because before a noun, there are an article that is an,
Apron.
and the rule,
Listen to it.
and the rule,
Listen to it, please. Apron.
apron.
Yes.
Okay, teacher, thank you. She wears apron.
Apron.
So far,
Apron.
a, a, apron, apron, apron. So far, she finished cleaning and washing. She has also gathered seeds and crumbs. Now
Crumbs.
Linda,
Crumbs.
crumbs. Now Linda and grandmother outside. Linda has just dropped some seeds on the ground to feed the bears. The bears have not come yet. Recently, grandmother
Recently.
has moved.
Recently.
Recently, recently, grandmother has moved in with Linda's family. She now enjoys living with them.
Mm-hmm.
Grandmother has already sat down on the bench. She also wears an apron. She has just finished cooking.
Finished.
Finished cooking.
Finished
Finished
cooking.
finished cooking.
So
Finished
this
cooking.
this D, though there is D, but it sounds like T. Okay.
Yes, finished.
Okay. This short story is based on present perfect tense. Okay. So what is
Yes.
present perfect tense? Do you have any idea about that, Vic? By the way,
Yes, teacher. With present tense is when we talk in non particular time in the past. Exactly. It could be used an auxiliary have and the verb in past participle and describe and is talk for an action did in the past, but we don't know exactly at what time they doing.
okay, it's the past participle form of the verb. So present perfect tense
Ah, yes.
after the subject, like first person, second person, or third person, well, we must use has or have depending on the subject, and after that the verb we have to use is past participle form. Okay,
Okay, teacher.
very good. So you can see the first sentence. Linda has just walked outside with grandmother. Okay, here is one amazing thing. If you remember, in some words, we do not pronounce letter D. In this case, the word grandmother, the D is silent, it's grandmother.
Grandmother.
Yes, very good. So any word that has got grand and another word, we do not pronounce letter D. So grandmother, grandfather, grandchild, grandson.
Grandfather. Grandson.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Grandson.
Mm-hmm. Grandson. Oh, sorry, wrong spelling. Grandson, granddaughter.
Granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Grand.
Grandchild,
Grandchild. Grandparent.
grandparents, grandpa.
Grandpa.
Mm-hmm. And also, we do not pronounce this word like handsome. Yeah? Very slightly. If you have to pronounce, you have to pronounce very slightly. If you remember,
Yes, teacher.
because and becomes n. If you remember the word and, so the rule is here. Okay, very good. So uh, she wears an apron. So far, she has finished cleaning and washing. Now look at this pattern. After she has finished, if they are using gerund. Do you remember gerund? Gerund. Do you remember?
No, teacher.
Or gerunds are those words when we use ing after the verb and the verb works like an adjective or noun. She, like so far,
Ah, yeah, Giron. Yeah.
she has finished cleaning and washing. So here
Yes.
cleaning is a gerund and washing is another gerund. Okay.
Okay.
She has also gathered seeds and crumbs. Okay, so it's a very small story. Let's go to the question. Let me see. Uh, Oh, there are another page. Sorry. Would you like to read this paragraph, please?
Sorry, teacher.
There is another paragraph I forgot to ask you to read.
Okay. Grandmother and Linda wait for the birds. They have seabirds in
Seen.
the yard.
They have
Seen,
seen.
yes, they have seen birds in the yard before. Grandmother has always liked to watch the birds. Linda has always liked to feed them.
Linda has always liked to feed them. Grandmother has always liked to watch the birds. Very good. Okay, let's move on. Answer question and answers. What has the Linda finished doing so far? Do you remember?
Cleaning and cooking. The Linda finished.
Not finished yet. Finished.
Yes, Linda. She finished.
No, 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 no. After Linda, we do not say she. Linda has finished. Finished. Say with me.
Linda has finished
Cleaning and washing.
cleaning and washing.
Remember here the writer has used she as a pronoun. But when you're answering that question, you're using the direct subject. Okay, you're not using pronoun anymore.
Yes.
So what has Linda done so far?
She
No,
finished.
not she, Linda. Remember, if the question is about you, like what has Big done, we don't say he. I will say Big has done. Similarly, remember, if the subject is direct, your name, you must answer with your name.
Yes.
So what has
When
Linda?
I talk with the third person, use she or he.
No, not in this case.
No,
First
but
sentence must be the directed to the subject, and after that you can use a third person, he or she.
yes,
Is that clear?
yes,
So
yes,
what
yes, yes.
has Linda done so far?
Linda has finished
No,
cleaning.
sorry again, not finish it. Finished. Say with me. Finished.
Finished.
5 times. Finished.
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 Very good. Linda has finished cleaning and washing.
Linda has finished cleaning and washing.
Very good. Bravo. Muchas gracias. Why are you so, you know, uncomfortable? Remember, if I teach you a sound, you must try to practice it. It is not finish it. It is not ask it. It is not help it. Remember, these are monosyllable. That means in one breathing, we must pronounce these words. So the other words
Yes.
are, I'm writing it. Let's practice these 3 words together. Okay, Vic?
Yes, teacher.
Asked,
Let me see. Asked,
helped,
helped,
finished.
finished,
Very good. One more time. Asked,
asked,
helped,
helped,
finished.
finished.
Now, the best way to remember is we have to make sentences with each word. At least 2 sentences, one positive, one negative. Okay?
Okay.
So I have asked your name.
Teacher, can I ask?
You have to use
Um,
asked, not ask. You have to use with D. I have asked your name.
Yesterday, I asked to my father the name of my nephew who lives in Monterrey.
Yesterday I asked my father, not asked to. After asked, we do not use any preposition. Yesterday I asked my father.
Okay.
Correct it, please.
Yesterday I asked my father the name of my nephew
Mm-hmm.
who lives in Monterrey.
Who lives in Monterey? Very good. Remember once again, yesterday I asked, the D or T sound should be clear. Otherwise, it will be incorrect.
Okay.
Yesterday, I asked my father about my nephew who lives in Monterey.
Yesterday I asked my father uh,
About my nephew
about my nephew
who lives in Monterey.
lives in Monterrey.
Who lives in Monterey?
Who lives
In.
in Monterrey?
Very good.
Who lives in Monterrey?
Now, this is a positive sentence. Now, if you want to make a negative sentence, then I can say, I haven't asked you this question.
I don't.
Not.
I didn't.
No.
I don't.
No, don't, no, didn't. You have to use have or has. If you want to use asked in past participle form, you must use has or have in the present tense. Because we are practicing the sound asked, not ask. Okay? Asked.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes.
So, as I have given an example, I haven't asked your name yet. Make one sentence, please.
I have just. I have just asked her name.
I haven't asked her name. Yes. I have
I
not or I
haven't
haven't.
asked. I haven't asked her name yet.
Very good. I haven't asked her name yet. Then I can ask you, hey, why haven't asked her name? Big.
Because I
Hmm?
I am a little nervous.
Because you're a little bit nervous, because she's a beautiful girl as well. Yeah.
Yeah, she's so beautiful, teacher. That's the reason.
Yeah, I can see that. Hello, Mursal. Welcome. Uh, Apu, welcome. Bob, welcome. Bob Jones. Okay, so next word is helped.
Yesterday, my sister helped
Mhm.
to do my homework.
Yesterday, my sister helped to do my homework. Okay, very good. Uh, I I have not helped anyone today. Negative.
Today, I don't help to my mom to do the dishes.
Today you helped your mom to do the dishes. Very good. So you have helped her doing dishes, right? Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Now, if I want to make a negative, I have done a negative. I've made a negative sentence. So if I want to make a positive sentence, so I have to say, how many people have you helped up to now?
Sorry,
How many people have you helped up to now?
I I couldn't understand the last sentence, teacher.
How many people have you helped up to now?
I have um, so many. I don't know. I help someone. I don't know how many help I help.
Okay, that's just a sentence. Okay, don't worry, Vic. How many people have you helped up to now? That means how many people you have helped. One people, person, two people, three, four, five. How many people totally?
Okay. I have three people until now, teacher.
I have helped three people. I have helped
I ha I have helped 3 people until now.
3 people until now. Very good. Until now, up to now, they are always similar meaning. Okay, the next word is finished. Have you finished your homework?
No, I haven't finished my homework yet, teacher.
Will you take more time to finish your homework?
Yes, please, teacher. I need have a little more time to done my homework, teacher.
Little more time to do. After
To
to,
do, sorry.
we use the present
Yes,
form of the verb.
yes, to do my homework.
Very good. So, welcome once again, dear viewers. You're watching the live stream from the UK. Our local time is 8:28 p.m. Friday evening. But it is afternoon in Mexico, Canada, South America, and similar zone. It is midnight in most of the Asian countries. It is early morning in Australia, New Zealand, Japan, and their zones. Okay. So let's move back. So we have words practicing. Remember, when we learn a word, you must make few sentences so that you try to remember the word and the sentence structure. So far Linda has finished cleaning and washing. That was the first question, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, what has she just dropped on the ground? Could you please read this question? Wait,
I don't remember, teacher.
don't worry, read the question. We'll go back and study together. Read the
Yes, teacher.
question
Yes.
first.
What has she just dropped on the ground?
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
She has gathered seeds and crumbs, and now Linda and grandmother are outside. Linda has just dropped some
Teacher,
seeds on the
I
ground.
forgot. I forgot ask you what is gathered seeds and crumbs.
Okay. You know, uh, when seeds and crumbs are the food, bird's food.
Okay, but seeds and crumbs.
Yes. Crumbs are
Okay,
the broken pieces of bread, and seeds are the tiny, like I should say, the food for the bird, and you can buy it from any shop.
okay. Is food for birds.
Yes.
Okay, and gathered.
Collected.
I like it.
Okay, I'm going to show you, okay, what is seed in the from the
Thank
Cambridge
you, teacher.
Dictionary. Can you see me?
Yes, teacher. Of course.
Can you see the page?
Yes. Ah.
So seed. Listen to it. Why it is with longer sound? Because double E. Okay.
Yes.
Seed.
Seed.
Small
Seed.
round or oval object produced by a plant and from which when it is planted a new plant can grow. Sow the seeds. And also seeds are the food for birds.
And we can eat together too. Yes.
You can also eat too because there are some seeds like I can see. Hang on a second. Butternut squash, marshmallow seeds. Okay, pumpkin seeds.
Yes. Yes. Some dishes. No.
What do you mean by some dishes?
Sorry. Is the correct word is dish? No. This kind of cupcake. Yellow. This kind of food that is not meal, but is after the meal.
Yes.
When you eat meal, sometimes you eat into after the meal. some cake, some pie, some cheesecake, some Twinkie, and then there are produce or doing with this seed.
Okay, that's great. So let's move on. So she has dropped some seeds and crumbs on the ground for the birds.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, the birds
Okay.
the birds have not come yet.
Okay.
Generally, we use yet when there is a negative sentence, like, have you finished your job? I have not done the job yet. Okay, this is in a negative way. But there are some situations you can use yet as a positive form, like, hey, have you done the job yet? Without saying not yet, you can say yet to.
Okay.
Simply yet to.
I can say only yet.
Yet to, not only yet to. Not only yet. Have you done the job yet? Possibly you have
Ah,
not
yeah.
done. Possibly you have not done, but you can say yet to. That means you're going to do it now or soon.
Okay.
Okay. Can you
Uh,
give me 1 second? I'll be back. Yeah.
yes.
Sorry, I'm back, Vic.
Yes, teacher.
I'm sorry. Some guests came in late, so I just asked them to wait. My class would be finishing in 25 minutes. Okay, so uh, we are discussing seeds. Seeds are those like from any fruit, as it's a pumpkin, marshmallow, and other small vegetables or plants, which can human can eat as well as some birds. Okay,
Yes, teacher.
and crumbs are the broken pieces of bread crumbs.
Okay.
All right, so she has dropped some seeds on the ground to feed the birds. Okay,
Yes.
the birds have not come yet. So I explain also yet means something which has not done. Okay, but maybe you can do it in a short moment, in a while. All right.
Yes. Right.
Okay, that is second part. Number two, where has grandmother moved recently?
Linda's house.
Yes, remember when we are practicing, we have to say the full sentence instead of saying simply Linda's house. You can say grandmother has moved recently to Linda's house.
Grandmother moved recently. Linda's house.
Grandmother has moved to Linda's house. Moved.
Okay. Grandmother has moved recently. Linda's house.
Okay, look again. Grandmother has moved in Moved in with, they have written. But you can say like this: grandmother has moved to Linda's family recently. Vic?
Yes.
So grandmother has moved to Linda's family recently. Okay?
To
Y-
without in with, he put two.
yeah, but we are putting moved to here.
Yeah.
Moved to Linda's family
Yes.
recently at the beginning or at the end. You can use in either way.
Okay, teacher.
Welcome, Saeed. If you are new, thank you very much for stopping by. So, grandfather, I'm sorry, not grandfather, grandmother has recently moved to Linda's family, or recently grandmother has moved to Linda's family, or grandmother has moved to Linda's family recently. There are few ways this sentence can be said or written.
It could be possible.
Yes, try one. Let me see. Big. You need to speak.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
The grandmother has already sat down on the bench. She
No,
also went.
no. The answer. What has grandmother done recently?
Grandmother has moved to Linda's family
Recently.
recently. The
Recently.
recently. Sorry, teacher. Recently, when I put in
Okay.
between has and the verb participle, or in at the end of the sentence.
Okay. It can be put used in three ways. Recently, grandmother has moved to Linda's family. Number one. Or grandmother has moved to Linda's family recently. Or grandmother recently has moved to Linda's family.
Yeah, grandmother recently has moved in which Linda's family, or grandmother has moved recently in which Linda's family, or grandmother has moved in with Linda's family recently.
So you're reading
Yeah.
from the book as it is, but you can also change it as I was saying. That's fine.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so next question. What is the next question? What has grandmother just finished doing? What has grandmother just finished doing? Okay, this sentence. Do you remember the answer?
No, teacher.
Said,
Can
anyone can speak here.
can we read again, please?
Certainly, we are going to read it because we're talking, we forgot the story. All right. So
All
recently,
right.
grandmother has moved in with Linda's family. She now enjoys living with them. Grandmother has sat down on the bench. She has also wears an apron. She has just finished cooking. Look,
Apron is like a sweater.
apron is the outer clothes that protects you from the dirt. Doctors wear it when they are on the operation theater, the white collar dress. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes people wear it when they are in kitchen so that the kitchen darts do not touch their clothes.
Oh,
All right. If you want to see the meaning of the photo, I can show you. Give me a moment, please. Okay.
yes, teacher.
Okay. Let me show you apron. Mursal, Said, everyone is welcome to participate. You have to visit my profile and subscribe from there in order to join here. This is how it works. Because these are paid lessons. These are not free lessons at all. But being a new user, possibly you may be eligible to get 2 free lessons. Can you see that apron?
Yes, apron. Yes,
Apron.
apron.
Would you like to read it, please?
A piece of clothing that you wear over the front of other clothes to keep the clothes clean while you are doing something dirty, such as cooking or cleaning.
Very good. And also in hospitals, doctors use the apron when they are on in a surgery, okay, or when they
Yes,
are
teacher.
seeing their patients. All right, so let's move on to the next question. So the question is, she has just finished cooking. Question number: what has grandmother just finished doing? What's the answer
Uh,
now?
grandmother has just uh,
Finished
finished
cooking.
cooking.
Okay, grandmother has just finished cooking.
Grandmother has just finished
Cook.
cooking.
Very good. Number three, what has grandmother always liked to do? What has Linda always liked to do? Do you remember the answers?
I
No.
think
We're going
I
going back to the story again.
she stay in the bench. Ah, no, no,
No.
sorry.
This is the paragraph. Read it please again.
Okay, grandmother in and grandmother and Linda wait for the bears. They have seen bears in the yard before. Grandmother has always liked to watch the bears. Linda has always liked to feed them.
Okay. So what has grandmother liked to do?
Um, grandmother has seen bears in the yards.
No.
And
It is not there. Liked.
uh,
Look at the sentence. What it says liked.
yes, grandmother has always liked to watch the bears.
Birds.
Bears.
So grandmother has liked to watch birds.
Yes, teacher.
And Linda has liked to feed them.
And Linda has to feed them.
Liked. You have to use the verb. Linda has liked to feed them.
And Linda has liked to feed them.
Feed.
Feed them.
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
One more time. What has grandmother liked to do?
Grandmother has always liked to watch the birds.
And
And
what?
Linda has always liked to feed them.
Very good. Bravo. Muchas gracias. All right. So we have to use this pattern. We have to make a negative sentence and yes no question, which is a interrogative sentence, and WH question with the WH question like who, what, when, which, why, and how. And tag questions. They have given an example.
Okay, teacher. With the sentence?
Yeah, the sentence would be there. Nick has
Okay.
broken the glass. Negative. Nick has not broken the glass. Yes, no question, or that means an interrogative question. Has Nick broken the glass? No, he hasn't. Or yes, he has. WS question. Who has broken the glass? I think Big has broken the glass because he's very angry and upset.
Okay.
All right. Then tag
Nick.
question. Nick has broken the
Okay.
glass, hasn't he?
Okay.
So that is the pattern. Sentence number one. Linda has just dropped some seeds on the ground. Make it a negative place.
Okay. Linda hasn't just dropped some seeds on the ground. Yes, question.
Yes,
Yes,
no. Yes or no question.
yes, yes. Yes, she has.
No,
No.
hang on. No. You have to first make an interrogative question. Has
Ah,
has
it
Linda
has
dropped some
has
seeds on the ground?
yes, yes. Has Linda just dropped some seeds on the ground? Uh, hasn't Linda just dropped some seeds on the ground?
Not hasn't, only interrogative question, not negative interrogative.
Ah,
Has
okay,
Linda just dropped some seeds on the ground?
okay.
So,
Has Linda just dropped some seeds on the ground?
very good. Then you can answer yes, she has dropped, or no, she hasn't dropped.
Yes, she has. No, she hasn't.
Very good. Next question, WH question.
Who has just dropped some seeds on the ground?
Very good. A tag question.
What the meaning of that question, teacher?
Okay, I'm going back up. What is tag question? Tag question means sometimes we use a
Ah, okay.
similar question in a negative and positive way. The rule is that if the question starts with a positive thought, then we bring a not and question mark and see that Nick has broken the glass, hasn't he? Okay, if this is a positive, Nick has broken the glass, comma, hasn't he? And that's
Okay.
now if I say Nick hasn't broken the glass, then it should be has he. If starts with positive, then tag would be negative. If it starts with negative, tag question will be positive.
Yes, teacher.
Is it clear?
Yes, it's clear.
So for the tag question of this, Linda has just dropped some seeds on the ground. What should be the tag question?
Um, has Linda just dropped some seeds
No,
on the ground?
no. You're not asking any question. You have to check, follow this pattern. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Let.
Linda has just,
Mhm,
sorry.
go on.
Linda has just dropped some seeds on the ground. Hasn't he?
She. Linda is
Linda,
a girl. If
yes,
it is a girl,
hasn't she?
it should be she. If it is a boy, it should be he. If it is a male, it should be he. If it is a female, it should be she.
Yes. Linda has just dropped some seeds on the ground. Uh, has she?
Hasn't she?
Hasn't she? I'm
Okay.
positive.
Look,
Linda has just dropped some seeds on the ground.
hasn't
Has
she?
he?
Hasn't she?
Has hasn't she? Only hasn't she? Okay.
Remember, here the main verb is has. It should be hasn't she. Okay,
It's affirmative, yeah?
affirmative. Okay, now I'm going to change it to negative. Then it should be positive. I'm writing on the comments section. Okay,
Okay.
Linda has not just dropped some seeds on the ground, has she? Okay. Okay, the rule is that once again, Vic, if the first part of the sentence is positive, then it should be verb plus negative form plus the subject. He, she, Vic, Rahat. For example, if I say Rahat has dropped some seeds on the ground, then you can say hasn't he? Okay?
Yes.
Or Vic has dropped some seeds on the ground, hasn't Vic? Or hasn't he? Okay, now on the other side, if the question starts is negative, Linda has not just dropped some seeds on the ground, has she? Then in that case, has she?
Okay. I uh, I I try to say if I understand. With is
There is no
negative,
is
need,
here, positive. If it's
yes, positive. With is positive, with this negative, after the subject is without is auxiliary has. The answer is in negative hasn't, but in positive after the subject we have not, next auxiliary, and the affirmative is in positive. Has, she in this case. Yes?
That's right. So I'm going to explain a little bit more. Give me one quick second
Okay, teacher, thank you.
so that you understand well. Okay. Okay. So I have to change the screen because I'm going to write it in that screen. So can you see tag question, right? I go home.
I go home.
What will be the tag question for this?
Uh, I go home. I have go home.
No, there is
I
no have
have.
here. Remember, it's very tricky. Okay. The matter is that we need to find out the main.
Yes, teacher, yes. I got it. I go home. Um, uh, don't I?
Don't I? Very good. Because here do is the main verb. Like I do
Yes,
go home. Don't I?
yes.
With question mark. I don't go home. Then
Don't I?
no, because it starts with negative. Then it should be positive. So do I?
No, yeah. But I refer to the last, the first, and the second. Yes, I don't go home. Do I?
Okay. So on second, the rule is we have to find out the main verb. If the
Yes,
sentence
teacher.
starts with a positive thought, it should be negative in tag question.
Okay,
If the sentence starts with negative, it should be positive in the tag question. Now let me practice another example like
okay,
big
teacher.
works now.
Okay. Big works now, doesn't he?
Very good, doesn't he? Then big does not work now. Then
Yes. Big does not work now, does he?
does he? Very good. Okay, they eat food.
They eat food. Don't eat. Don't they?
Don't they? Remember, you have to stress on that word. Don't they? Don't.
Don't they?
Very good. Yeah, and also the subject should be coming, not any other thing. Don't they or do they? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Don't they?
they don't, for example, they don't eat food. Now,
They don't eat food, do they?
do they? It's a question. Our tone must go up. Remember. Very good.
And the teacher and this rule apply and all the
Everywhere. Everywhere.
uh, okay,
You have,
I
you
got it.
have to understand the main verb. You have to understand the tense as well.
Yes, teacher. Oh, yes. Sorry.
Okay. So next one is. Hang on a second. This is a
Yes,
test for
yes,
you.
yes.
What would be the tag question? John.
Um,
John plays football.
yes. John plays football. Doesn't he?
Bravo. Very good. Doesn't he? Okay. John does not play football.
John does not play football. Do he? Does he? Sorry.
Always does.
Does he?
Very good. Bravo. So is it clear now?
Yes, teacher. Sorry.
Okay. One more. I have finished my homework.
Okay. I have finished my homework. Haven't I?
Very good, haven't I? Hang on a second. I have not finished my homework. Then,
I have not finished my homework. Have I?
very good. Bravo. So you
Thank you.
understand now, okay? That's good.
Okay.
We have got only 1 minute and 34 seconds.
Okay.
Hey, you're late. Is it Tatiana? You need to come on time. The class is going to finish in the next 1 minute and 20 seconds. Remember, the classes always start on time and finish on time. However, these classes would be saved in my Facebook account, YouTube channel, as well as my Hallo account. You can always watch it to study more. Remember that practice is the key factor. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Without practicing, there is no way you can develop and go to the next stage, which is why we are here to help and support you. Remember that we practice at only 1 hour, and that is not enough. I show you, I give you some exercises, then you have to find out some of your own time and practice at home.
Yes, teacher. For example, in this case, what can I exercise do for better my mistake that you notice?
Practice tech questions. Don't worry about the mistakes at the moment. When we are in the class, we can help and learn. Anyway,
Okay.
this class is going to be finished. I'm sorry you just joined at the last moment. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
teacher.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
I'll see you later. You take care and bye.
Take care. Bye, teacher.
Cheerio.
Cheers.